Hello and welcome to the Nostalgia Film Podcast. This episode, I'm joined by Joseph and William.
Hello.
Hello, people of America. I am Joseph Henry Dean Akers, and today we're going to be welcoming a new person on the Nostalgia Film Podcast. But we've had to say goodbye to James, who has unfortunately left the podcast due to interest lack.
Yeah, well, we're thinking about you, buddy. We completely respect your decision.
I don't, but anyway, I think we've got someone cool coming into the Nostalgia Film Podcast. We'll talk about your channel and what you do on YouTube.
Well, basically, my YouTube channel is I do movie reviews, sometimes movie parody. Actually, my recent Pacific Rim review, I do a kind of a parody. I do drawing videos, short films, and yeah. So thanks for having me on the show, and I'm glad you considered me for a permanent position.
No problem.
Yeah, you really deserve it. I've seen some of your videos. Really good.
Thanks.
It was my idea.
Okay.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yes. So what's happening in this episode is we're going to be reviewing Despicable Me 2, The Lone Ranger, The Heat, and Pacific Rim. An exclusive review because I haven't done mine yet. We're going to be doing a special of top 10 films of all time, our favourite sequel of all time, top 3 best visual effects in a movie, our best hero and our best villain, a best female performance in a movie ever, and a best male performance in a movie ever.
Some of these decisions are going to be hard. Okay.
Well, I've been prepping all day for this.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. I've just been sitting down playing some Walking Dead on the Xbox.
Jesus.
These are really hard decisions. Top 10 actors and stuff. Oh no, best actors.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start off with Despicable Me 2.
Okay. Should I start on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can start.
Well, if you've been on my channel and seen my review, you'll know what I think about this movie. And I'm just gonna say straight away that I didn't like the character Lucy in this film. She really annoyed the shit out of me.
I didn't really care for that character at all. I mean, it wasn't the voice talents, but I think it was just her development. I don't know.
Well,
I thought it was just...
You can go.
I just thought there was a lot of misdevelopment in this film. There was no story that was developed very well. And the relationship between Lucy and Gru was just plain dumb, I thought.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. But I'm just gonna say something. The main reason I don't like the character Lucy is this could be considered a spoiler. But at the end of the film, she's strapped to a shark that's strapped to a rocket with dynamite strapped all around her, and she's all happy and eccentric and stuff, and it really, really annoys me.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, well, that's your opinion on it. So what would we give this film out of 5?
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
So would I. Let's talk about The Lone Ranger. Me and Will saw this. I thought it was fun.
I definitely agree. But like I said, well, that's just first things first. This movie's absolutely been shit on by critics.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly don't get all the hate. I thought this was a really fun movie, like you said.
Yeah. Some people have literally shit on this movie. They probably went up to the screen, take a big, huge dump, and then just walked out.
On Armie Hammer's
And that's
face.
not fair. Armie Hammer is good. No, he's not as great as Johnny Depp, who is my favourite actor. Spoiler alert. Not really, but anyway. Tonto. I can see the similarities between him and Jack Sparrow, but it doesn't matter. I had fun with his character.
Well, this movie is pretty much done by the entire same crew as the Pirates of the Caribbean original trilogy, which I grew
Yeah.
up with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I absolutely love those movies.
Yeah.
But
Even the third one, which everybody hates.
I like the third one. The fourth one I have problems with. But anyway, when you're watching this, if you've seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, you definitely get the Pirates of the Caribbean feel to it.
Yeah. But it all depends. Like, if you're a fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, like the Verbinski trilogy,
Yeah.
like me and Will, you'll love this movie. Or have fun with it at least. Or if you're not really fussed over Johnny Depp or the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, you're going to hate it.
Also, I want to bring up one issue before I just give my final thoughts on the film. I discussed this last time I was on the show. Johnny Depp as it playing an Indian, is that racist to you guys?
No.
Not
It
really.
just feels, I don't know.
Apparently he has, like, Indian in him.
Yeah, but like he's referring to like Caucasians as white man, which he is a white man. But it just seemed a bit racist. But when you're watching the movie, I just completely forgot about that. So it wasn't a huge problem.
Yeah. Alright. It's just Will messing with his mind. Anyway. So, Will, I'm sorry. What would you give this out of 5?
Probably a 3.
Seriously?
Is that good?
I didn't you give it like a 7 out of 10 in your review for it?
Yeah, but a 3 out of 5 isn't that equal to a 7 out of 10? I mean, 7 out of a 3 out of 5.
Oh, yeah, alright then. Doesn't that equal a 6?
Oh, okay, 3.5, maybe 4.
See? I mean, lucky I'm here to do math. I would give it a 3.5 as well. Now, I'm the only one who saw The Heat, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Funniest movie of the year so far. Have you guys seen Bridesmaids?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can understand why, female demographic, but you should definitely give that a chance. That's a hilarious movie. But yeah, if you like Bridesmaids, you'll love The Heat, I think. So I would give The Heat maybe 4 stars out of 5. It's pretty entertaining. All right, let's move on to the big event, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Now, Will, you start off.
Okay. Well, I saw this last night in 3D. And just for a second, I just want to talk about 3D. I don't know if it's 100% worth seeing in 3D. There's like 5, maybe 7 shots that are really, beautiful looking in 3D. When the robots...
3D's terrible.
I don't know if I agree with that. Like, it's 3D.
No, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing.
Yeah. Like when you see the water, when the giant robots just like walking through the water like up on the screen, it looks really good in 3D. But the story overall, I thought the story was great. And Idris Elba, I believe his name was, I think he gave a great performance. The main character I didn't really care for.
Yeah, but let me say that I thought my highlight. I'm not sure what people think of this character, but Charlie Day was my standout.
Yes, I actually really liked his character. Did you see my impression of him in the review?
Yeah, that character was just so funny, so witty.
Yeah, actually, when I saw like in the trailers that he was in this movie, I've seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is his TV show, and he always seemed annoying to me. But for the first 5 minutes he was on screen, he just felt annoying. But after a while, I come to like his character.
Yeah, yeah, but he's not in it so much that the whole movie would like annoy you.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like Charlie Day like at all, he's not in it so much, but he's in there. I would have liked to seen a little bit more of his character though. And a little more here, this is where I went wrong. The development of the story, the characters, and yeah,
I thought
the action.
really
Development was so weak for this film.
well.
The development for the story, the characters, and the action was just so plain dumb.
The little Asian girl, I forgot her name, but I thought she had a pretty good backstory.
Yeah, so did I. I was gonna say that. She was pretty good. But yeah, the backstory for her was really good as well. I think she was probably the most developed out of the whole cast.
Yeah.
All right. So what would we score Pacific Rim out of 5?
You can go first.
Now, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I have not figured out my score yet. It's either between a 3 or a 3.5.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give Mighty Wolf and Power Rangers. Sorry, I mean Pacific Rim. A 4 out of 5.
God.
Fair enough.
If we were rating Power
Like, it's
Rangers,
not-
that'd be easy. 1 out of 5. Bad acting.
No. It's just if you've seen the movie, you can see how this would be like Power Rangers.
I have seen the
Yeah.
Power Rangers film when I was little, yeah.
All right. So yeah, Pacific Rim. It's good. It's just, in my opinion, not great.
Mm.
So let's do our top 10 films of all time.
This is hard.
Yeah. I'm working on this all day.
I've done it because I'm awesome, as usual. Anyway, my number 10 was, I'm not sure how people reacted to this film. Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
like
it was
it.
good.
That film is beautiful. That film touches my heart. That is a beautiful film. I love it.
It's in my top 100.
Well, it's in my top 10. Beat that. All right, so who's next for the number 10?
Do you want to go next, Will?
Yes. I'm actually got my top 100 list here, but I'm just gonna pick out 10. So number 10, I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Uh,
I don't need to say why. It's just I grew up with this movie and I still love it, so it's on there.
yeah, it's a Pixar film that no matter where you are in life, you know, if you're a hobo, a gay person, a lesbian,
A gay hobo.
A gay hobo with dreadlocks.
a gay hobo named by Josh Hamilton.
Hey, shut up.
You know, Toy Story just sticks with you, all right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a hobo, you obviously can't watch it, but like, it just sticks with your heart. It just like gets into your, you know, body system, and it makes you want to, you know, just jump and physically hurt someone.
Okay, that was interesting. So, Josh, what's your number 10?
I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but my number 10 is actually Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
I thought that was a great
Yeah,
film.
it was.
I haven't seen it.
It is brilliant. I just love it so much. I like it a lot more than other people. It's in my top 10, but I don't care.
All right, let's go on to my number 9. Well, this is going to, you know, make you a little happy inside. Toy Story 2.
Ah,
Beat that.
Toy Story 3. But anyway, Toy Story 3 isn't going to be my number 9, though.
Toy Story 3, I thought it was good. Not as good as the first two. But Toy Story 2, that was the one that got into me. Physically got into me. You know, it's in my feet. It's in my hands. It's in my body. And it's in places that I don't want to mention. So who's else? Toy Story 2, it's just a fun, energetic, and vibrant movie. Definitely better than number 1 in my opinion. But, you know, that could be debatable. So let's not spend some 1 minute, you know, writing out a nasty comment to Joseph Akers. Because that's very nasty. But I don't care about you people anyway. Yes, I do. Not really, though.
Shut
That's
up and
your
get
thing.
on with the thing.
All right, who's the next number 9?
Me. My number 9 is Pulp Fiction. Just because I love this movie. I watched it for like the 5th time on Blu-rays today. And if you guys have been to my channel, you've seen I did a full review on it. And when I first saw this movie, I didn't like it that much. But after a while, I just grew to love it. And then I just love Tarantino's directing style, like the fact that it wasn't put in chronological order, the soundtrack, just everything about this movie I love.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's my number 12.
I definitely want to see it, but my number 9 is From Dusk Till Dawn. I saw that the other day, and I just really, really, really loved it. I reckon it's the
I love
I
this movie.
reckon it's the only good George Clooney film.
I 100% agree with you on that.
I have not seen From Dusk Till
It has
Dawn.
3 features in it. Yeah. It's a really good film. It's like a vampire film. It's like 2 different films in one. Like half of it's like, kind of like a hostage movie, and half of it's like a vampire slaying movie. It's really good.
Is
No.
it scary?
It's fun.
Definitely.
Alright, I'll watch that whenever I can. But, are we ready to move on to my number
Yeah.
8?
Yeah.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Ah.
Yeah.
People are probably wondering, why is it only at 8? Shut your neck, first of all. And 2, I obviously like some more films. And 3, just shut your neck again. So The Shawshank Redemption is a great film. It will be remembered for decades to come.
And the door frame, no touched on them up that day.
That was awesome.
Alright, so who's the next for number 8?
Me. Okay, number 8. Remember, I'm just making this up as I go along on my top 100. Okay, I'm gonna go with Kill Bill Volume 1.
Yeah, that I love. It's gonna be a trilogy, and that's what makes me so happy.
Yeah, how does that make sense though? I've seen on Tarantino's IMDb there's gonna be a third one, but how's that possible? Bill died in number 2. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the actor David Carradine did pass away in 2009. So
Yeah, true.
anyway, that's 2 Tarantino movies in a row. Just love Kill Bill. Like the exploitation of it is just the blood, the gore, just the awesome fight scenes. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I like number 2 better though.
I thought number 2, like number 1 can't really exist without number 2 because number 2 is primarily story.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get hated like hell for this, but my number 8 is Tenacious D.
Is it Jack and Jill?
Tenacious D. The Pick of Destiny. It's like Jack Black. It's one of his movies, but it's like with his friend who they're in a band with, and it's like how they met, and it's really fun. They like kill the devil with their rock and roll and stuff. It's really, really good.
I've not even.
You should watch it.
Right, what's that? What's the name of that again?
Tenacious D, The Pick of Destiny. It got a lot of hate when it came out, but I really, really like it.
You like it. You don't love it.
I really, 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 really like it.
Alright, let me check. It didn't get that much hate.
What does it say on IMDb?
6.7.
I'd rate
That's an okay
it.
rating.
I'd rate it. I'd probably give it an 8.5. Actually, that's just my opinion, though.
Whatever, my loser. My 7.
Yeah.
Is it 7?
I think so.
My 7 is The Breakfast Club.
I don't know what that is.
I know what it is, but I haven't seen it before.
How can you not have seen The Breakfast Club?
I don't know.
This movie does not have any, action sequences. It's not loud. It's just simple but efficient. It explores teen emotions
Okay, I'm out.
and excuse me,
All right.
it's a
then, I might like it.
comedy with a bit of drama. It's a beautiful movie. You should definitely check that out. I think John Hughes directed or produced. He had something to do with it. Yeah, it's a great movie. Check it out.
Okay, so are we up to number
Seven.
8 or 7 now? Okay, 7. Okay, number 7. Number 7. No, I had it. Stand By Me.
It's Will Wheaton, isn't it?
You guys heard of
that? Little Will Wheaton.
Yes. Yeah, I've met Will Wheaton in real
Oh
life.
my
He's a really nice
god,
guy.
jealous.
When you meet him, he doesn't really act like a snooty celebrity. He just acts like he's a really cool guy. We talked to him. We had like a 10 minutes
I've seen him
conversation
on
with
The
him.
Big Bang Theory, but that's really all I've seen him on.
It's weird because he's really evil in The Big Bang Theory, but such a nice guy in real life.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stand By Me. It's like a coming of age movie. It's one of those rare movies where the child actors are actually really good. And,
Yeah.
And I only saw this movie like earlier this year, and it instantly became one of my favorites.
Yep. That's good for you. Now, this is one that I'm going to get loads and loads
Wait,
and loads.
didn't you already say yours?
And come on, join in with me. Loads
Joe.
and loads.
Joe, you missed me out. I didn't say my number 7.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Hurry up then.
My number 7 is The Amazing Spider-Man. In my opinion, the best Spider-Man film.
I don't think that's the best film
Well,
ever.
no, it's my number 7.
Yeah, it's probably is the best Spider-Man ever. But it's definitely not one of the best of all time.
I really enjoyed it. Definitely.
That's good for you. Alright. No more you. Let's talk about me.
Lots and lots.
And lots. Join in with me. And lots. Of hate for saying this film. Ruby Sparks.
What the hell is that?
It's like this guy writes a character and it comes to life or something.
Yeah. That may not seem original, but it is original. Somehow. It's not original, but it has original concepts. You with me?
Yeah.
But so Ruby Sparks, yeah. None of you people have probably seen it. Very underrated film. But I'm not sure how it went. Can someone search it up on IMDb, please?
Yeah.
Wonder how that went.
Ruby Sparks?
Yep.
Okay. It is a 7.1.
Oh, I might not get a lot of hate for it then. Yeah, Ruby Sparks is pretty darn awesome. The lead is hot. The female lead is very hot. So yeah, you should like it.
That's reason enough.
All right. Who's next?
Yeah, she.
Is it me? I think it is. Okay, we're up to our number 6 right now. Okay. In my opinion, this is one of the best movies. I like this movie, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest, the second one. And a lot of you might, disagree that it's not a great movie. It's not as good as the original. But this always has a special place for me, right? I'll just tell a quick story, right? Okay, so in 2006, I believe it was I got my first DVD ever, which was Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest. And after watching it like 3 times in one day, this is actually a 2-disc collector's set. So I finally wondered what's on the second disc, and there was a ton of special features. And after I watched the special features, I realized I wanted to make movies for a living.
That's a nice story.
That is
very inspiring.
I'm gonna make that into a novel. I'm gonna make that into a novel.
Well, that's film. That's my film voice.
Just make a short film out of that. One boy
in a big world.
Put in a DVD, and it changed his life forever.
So if I didn't put in that second disc, I might not be where I am today.
What?
If he didn't put in the special features disc, he wouldn't be where he
Dun
is.
dun dun! To a
Coming
theater near
soon.
you.
To a theater nowhere near
Fuck
you.
you.
William Johnston watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man Chest. The special features edition.
Okay,
My number
so Josh,
6
what's your number 6?
is Kick-Ass.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a great choice.
I was gonna have it at like number 4, but then I just thought of some more movies that I think are like a lot better than it. But it is still a great film.
That's good for you. Yeah, shut up. Next. Oh, it's me. Inception.
I really must watch that somewhere. I've heard so much great things about it.
Have you seen it, Will?
I saw it when it came out, but I can't remember a thing about it.
Oh, it's really not forgettable. You mustn't have
I
really.
saw like I think I saw my dad watching it. I sat and watched it with him for like 5 minutes, and then back then I was too young to appreciate it, so I didn't like it.
Oh my god, it is awesome.
I really need to pick it up on Blu-ray, but every time I look for it, I can't find it anywhere.
Seriously, you can borrow mine. It is awesome. You have to watch it. Like Jesus probably has watched it by now.
Okay. Anyway, because you spend all his time watching
Jesus
movies.
watched
Anyway,
Passion of the Christ.
That's all he watches over Passion of the Christ over and over again.
Why did they do that to me?
Anyway, so
He watches Jesus Christ Superstar.
okay, so number 5, right? Oh, Jesus Christ Superstar. Like whoever made that must have been like so high, like when they thought of that idea.
Our religion teacher liked it.
Father Ian, yeah, he showed it to us in a class.
Oh god, that is a good movie.
Like, what were they smoking when they thought of that?
Heroin.
Cocaine weed, which doesn't
Yeah.
exist, by the way. With the side of
Oh.
roofies. I don't know.
Quick fact before I go to my number 5. The guy who played Jesus in Jesus Christ Superstar was actually in Django Unchained as one of the trackers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, literally Jesus. Number 5. A lot of these movies I've actually only seen this year. This is like a perfect comic book movie. This is probably my number 1 comic book movie, Sin City.
Oh, that's a great choice.
Yeah, I've watched it I watched it for the first time like in January this year, and I watched it like 5 times this year already because it's just so perfect. It's a black and white movie, but with this, like splashes of color everywhere.
Yeah.
I picked up the comic book, and the comic book is pretty much identical, line for line, shot for shot of the movie.
Mm.
Ro Rodriguez did a really great job making not converting the comic book into the movie, but making the movie into a comic book.
Yeah. That's a really cool movie. I like that one. But there was one with Mark Wahlberg which I didn't like.
No, Michael, what?
One with Max Payne.
Max.
That's the one that I didn't like. Max Payne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
My
Anyway, so
number
Josh, what's
5 is
That's a terrible.
Star Trek, the 2009 Star Trek film.
Oh, that's a
I
great
saw
choice.
it a few months ago and I really liked it.
Yeah, you should have really liked it. Right.
Yeah.
Are we going to move on to number 4?
Yep,
Alright. Looper.
great choice.
Awesome choice.
Love that movie.
It is a great movie. That surprise twist. How they pulled that off so well.
And it's
I did not know. I mean, I'm going to spoil it, alright?
Yeah, sure.
How they pulled off him dying at the end.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous.
I actually forgot to add this onto my list. I need to put it on there. I forgot I even saw it.
That is just... That is just wow. You know? You get what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just
but
so wow.
I have to say, as much as I love that movie, I didn't agree with the ending. Like, what if he's just actually? Where I was just actually, I disagree with the ending because actually no, you know how he shoots the his younger self, so that the future
Yeah.
version of him never exists.
Yeah.
Well, if the future version of him never exists, how come the kid still has the scar on his face from when he got shot?
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
don't look for deep
That
meaning in
is kinda
films.
good.
Just those, just little imperfections.
Yeah. That was really sad. Because like he was getting a relationship with his, with that little boy's mom, and everything was cool.
That,
And then he's like, oh, nothing to live for now. Shot.
that little boy, he's an
He
amazing
freaked the
child
hell out
actor.
of me when he was
Yeah.
screaming. I was
He
like,
was. He is.
Jesus! All of that stuff in the house was flying around.
Like it's a very underrated sci-fi film.
Yeah, kind of
Like
overlooked.
it could be considered as like an action. And I don't think people really picked up on that sci-fi element very well. I mean, it wasn't really overused. It was more of a thriller with not many thrills. And it was a sci-fi with not much fiction. And it was an action with
Sci-action.
quite a bit of action.
So it's a sci-action
Has a bit of everything, really.
stuff, I don't know. Okay.
Thrill section.
Okay, so who are you up to? Me?
Yeah, you're next.
4.
Okay, so is this number 5 now or number 4?
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. My number 4. A lot of people love this movie, and it's Fight Club.
Oh, yeah, that's a good choice. I think that was like my number 20 or something.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw this movie. I was at a friend's house, and we were just about to go see the Avengers, but like turns out like we looked at the wrong showing, so like to pass the time I watched a movie, and he put in Fight Club. So
Oh, yeah, that's a good
I
choice.
played the
that was the
game.
first time I ever watched it.
Yeah, it's really not
There's a
that
game?
good though.
Video games based on movies are never
Think
good games.
Mortal Kombat, but a lot worse, where you can only punch and kick people. There's no like special moves or.
The fighting part of Fight Club, the movie Fight Club isn't really about the fighting. Like the fighting is kind of a subplot. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm saying. It's more of a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
My number 4
Okay, so Josh, what's your number 4?
is The Avengers. Enough said. Don't need to say anything else. Just The Avengers. You kick ass.
My number 3 is The Avengers.
Spoiler
Well,
alert.
we don't even need to talk about it because I think every person on the face of the planet's seen it.
Yeah.
And loved it. I mean, if you don't love this film, like, are you okay in the head? No offense. But, like, seriously? Are you legit okay in the head? Because The Avengers is mother effing awesome.
Okay.
I think we don't need to talk about The Avengers anymore. So, Will, what's your number 3?
We skipped you.
Alright.
So what's your number 3?
The Avengers.
Oh yeah. Okay, number 3. This is kind of cheating. This is a double feature. Like when it was released in cinemas, it was released as like a 4-hour long movie with one movie with 2 movies inside it.
Let me guess. Grindhouse.
Yes. So it's kind of cheating.
No,
Both those movies.
it's okay. I'll give it to you.
It's just a big cheese fest, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. Should I see it?
It might not be your kind of movie, but I can recommend it.
Like, I'm not a big fan of Rodriguez, though.
It's Tarantino Rodriguez.
I like Tarantino, though.
Yeah.
It's the same team we did from Dusk Till Dawn.
Right then.
My number 3
Oh,
is The Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think I have a Star Wars on here somewhere.
I forgot to
You
put Star
forgot
Wars
to
on my
put
list.
Star Wars. Yeah, but yeah, but
Idiot.
it's the best of the Star
I
Wars
wasn't thinking.
saga.
Sorry.
2 of the prequels completely sucked. In my mind, there's only 4 Star Wars movies.
I don't really count any of the prequel
I thought
trilogy as
Episode 3 was good.
movies
Episode 3 was
because the
quite
Phantom
good.
Menace was so good. The last 20 minutes of
I
episode
liked
3 I
most of
liked.
it.
I liked Star Wars Episode 6,
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
The Ewoks were the worst part of that one.
What's your
Empire
favorite
Strikes
Star Wars
Back.
film? Return of the Jedi.
Empire's like everyone's favorite Star Wars movie though, including me.
Yeah.
Do you like A New
Yeah,
Hope?
same.
It's my second favorite.
Same. Anyway, let's move on to
Yeah,
number
number 2.
2. Kick-Ass.
Great pick.
Okay.
Yep, awesome film. You know, it's a stylistic comic book film with a bit of humour. You know, it's funnier than Iron Man 3.
I
Which
mean,
I
it's supposed to be funny.
Am I the only one who didn't really love Iron Man 3?
I didn't see it.
I saw it twice. You know,
I've never really been big.
and the second time I absolutely
I still
disliked
really,
it.
really like it though.
You
I
know,
have to say, I didn't laugh much at Kick-Ass. I laughed probably about 5, 6, 7 times. But I suppose that's alright.
let me say this. The twist in Iron Man 3 insulted me.
I didn't really
It
care for the
insulted
twist
me
though.
and my
I
childhood,
didn't really care
and I
about
will
it.
never. Exactly. But do you read
I don't
the graphic
read
novels?
Marvel graphic novels. Well, no, I don't really have any graphic novels. I have 3 graphic novels. The Kick-Ass one and 2 of the
Exactly.
Walking Dead ones.
That's good for you.
Okay. So, should I do my number 2 now?
Yep.
Okay, so number 2. Number 1 and 2 kind of they switch places sometimes, but number 2 is Back to the Future, the first one.
Oh yeah, that's a really cool
Yeah.
pick. That'd probably be in my top 50 somewhere.
I noticed in your Blu-ray Steelbook review, you said the special effects is dated. That's almost one of the things I love about the movie is it's really stuck in the 80s, and if you were to remake it now, it will just be a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Which I really hope they don't. If they don't
Yeah,
do remake it,
Didn't I say in that video I hope it doesn't get rebooted or something?
you know it's going to at some point. If they do reboot
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
I'm gonna make a huge rage
I
video.
will help you with that.
Yeah. So will I. I will collaborate.
I will lose my shit.
Let's just not fart in anyone's faces, though.
Okay. Number 2.
Okay,
My
so
number
should I
2
one?
is
No,
Looper.
number 2.
You may think that's too high up on my list, but seriously, I had a great time with it. Yep.
Okay,
no,
are you
you
done?
kind of already talked
Or
about
do you
it.
want to talk more? Alright. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for
Oh
this,
my god!
You know, putting a musical at number 1.
Oh my god!
And no, it isn't Les Miserables.
Go on.
Have you heard of... I don't think you guys may have heard of it.
No, I haven't heard of it.
Chicago.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh my god. That is a great movie. Best film of all time. Best musical of all time. I only saw it maybe in
Okay, good.
June.
Go to that.
Maybe late May, early June. This movie changed me.
Oh.
It changed me. If you guys have seen a Broadway show,
Not big
have
musicals.
any of
Me
you
neither, I
guys seen a
don't like
Broadway
'em.
show?
No, I'm not big into musicals.
Oh. Well, you need to. And this has just taken me back to when I was in New York, even though it's set in Chicago. You know? Because, like, Broadway's in New York, blah, blah, blah. But it took me back to when I was there. Because it's so stylistic as if it was a Broadway play.
Okay.
Okay, is that all?
Yeah, that's it. Make sure you see Chicago, people.
Anyway, my number one. A lot of people might not like me for this. The Dark Knight Rises.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
You like it more than the Avengers?
Yeah, a lot more actually.
That is sickening.
Not that I don't like the Avengers. I love the
You have
Avengers, but I just
sinned
don't like it
against
as much as the Dark Knight
superhero
Rises.
No, that's sickening.
No. Dark Knight Rises is my second favorite next to Sin City.
Oh, wow. James Longman would not agree with you on that one.
Anyway, there's a reason for that. One of the main reasons, even though Michael Caine isn't in it that much, the scene where he's crying at Bruce Wayne's grave, I actually
I
almost cried.
almost cried at the end.
That was.
But he didn't actually... Did he, like, die or no?
No, that was a very.
It was an Inception ending.
The ending was very confusing. No. Christopher Nolan wouldn't do that twice in a row. So it was. I kind of agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's an open ending. Like you can choose.
I chose that he died.
Like, what? But, like, Alfred saw him there.
Yeah, but was it his imagination or?
I don't know.
Maybe it was his subconscious just wanting to know if Bruce was okay.
Just stop asking me questions. You're putting too much pressure on my brain.
My number one is
So, Josh,
The
your number one?
Dark Knight. Without the rises.
Oh. Oh.
Because
How
The Dark Knight
smart.
is just like the best superhero film ever made. It's the I'm gonna admit though, it's the
Well-
only
No.
film I've actually given
That
a
is
5
wrong.
out of 5 to.
I don't like The Dark Knight. I know you guys are gonna hate me for that, but I don't like absolutely hate it. I just think it's very overrated. In my opinion, the most
My
overrated
mouth
movie of all
is
time.
speechless.
Oh.
I just don't. I'm sorry. I respect your opinion, and that's okay putting it number one. But I think it's the most overrated movie of all time.
Yeah.
We respect yours as well.
It's just me. I'm not the only person ever who doesn't like The Dark Knight.
Like, do you hate it or
I don't hate it.
just tell me where you're at with it? You know.
Well, I watched it for the first time in 2008, and I thought it was okay. But then, like 2 years later, I realized I was too young to appreciate it. So then I bought the Dark Knight box set with all the Dark Knight, all the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Anyway, so then I did a marathon. I watched Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises, and I watched Batman Begins for the first time in 8 years and loved it. Then I watched Dark Knight and fell asleep, and it was only like 7 o'clock at night. Then the next night I tried again, and just got bored.
It is a bit of a, no offense, but when Heath Ledger isn't on screen, it is a bore fest.
He was only in it for like
Heath Ledger's performance
he
was
was only
okay.
in the movie for like
What?
15 minutes.
I think
Because the rest of
people.
Exactly. You have to
Well,
cherish
yeah.
the scenes that he's on the
you
screen.
can go, Will.
I mean, no. Okay, thanks. I mean, no disrespect to Heath Ledger, but I think people are praising him too much because
Actually,
he
he actually
recently passed away when
died
that movie came
filming
out.
it.
That you
Yeah, he died in the filming of
said
the
that.
movie. He had like 5 friends
I just
filling
think-
in for him. So like, I think like the bit after the pencil trick, that's when Heath Ledger died. I think after the pencil trick bit.
I actually
Drug
don't know.
addiction.
Does anybody know how he passed?
Was it? I think it was a drug overdose. That was like that's like every celebrity's death, a drug overdose song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about one a little later in the show. But that is our top 10 of all time. We hope you
Okay.
enjoyed it. But now we're going to a break.
Welcome back, guys. We just had a short break, and we're back.
We're gonna do our box office predictions for the USA. We're joined here with Tom, William's brother.
Yeah.
So Tom, say hello.
Hello.
Alright, simple. Alright, so I actually think that Grown Ups 2 will win this for the weekend. My number 2 is Pacific Rim. My number 3, I'm gonna go with Despicable Me 2. My number 4, The Heat. I actually really enjoyed that film. And number 5, I'm gonna go The Lone Ranger.
Alright then, I'll go next for this one. I'll go, my number 1 will be Pacific Rim. Number 2, Despicable Me 2. Number 3, Monsters University. Number 4, World War Z. And number 5, I am not so sure about. I probably...
Grown Ups 2.
Yeah, let's go with that. I'll go Grown Ups 2.
Alright, Will, what are your predictions?
I don't know. I don't really make box office predictions much, but I'm sure they'll all earn a lot of money, and it doesn't matter as long as you're having fun. Sorry. Anyway, okay. I'm just looking at the box office results here on IMDb. Despicable Me 2, I think at the moment it's leading, but I think Pacific Rim and Grown Ups 2 will catch up to it. By the way, it's leading at like 83.5 million.
Oh.
Wow. Alright.
What's that sound?
Don't know.
I'm eating.
He's hibernating for the winter.
And it may sound loud because I'm eating a crunchy.
Alright, so Tom, what are your box office predictions if you have any?
I'm sorry. I wasn't for
Okay, just Tom actually has no idea what that box office prediction is, so
Okay, we'll skip on that one for you.
skip me. I'm sorry. I disappointed you. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
it's fine.
It's really strange.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Huge movie person. I just want to let you know.
Alright. It's okay. Let's just calm out, farms.
my farm's been calmed.
My phone's wild all the time.
Right, now we're gonna talk our favourite sequel of all time.
Oh.
Okay, so who's first?
I don't
Can I go first?
Yep.
Terminator 2?
Damn.
Judgment Day.
That was mine.
Oh, yeah. That was...
I forgot about that.
Okay, well, if I can't use Terminator 2, I'll use The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, I'm gonna go Star Trek Into Darkness.
Oh yeah, that's a great sequel.
Second Sky. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Tom, just quickly say your favorite
Pirates
sequel.
of the Caribbean, Dead Man Chest. That
Ooh.
opinion, that's like, I really love that movie.
Yeah, that got a lot of hate by critics,
Really? I really love that movie. I love it.
but audiences really liked it. But
Yeah.
like, for its critic score, it got 53 out of 100,
Right.
and for its audience IMDb, it got 7.3.
Well, I suppose.
Well,
that's pretty
anyway,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. But like considering to the first one, which got a
Yeah.
8.0 IMDb score and a 6.63 out of 100 critic score.
Mm.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how World's End went.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
That got a 7.0 IMDb score
Wait,
and a 50 out of 100.
was it really good? Like, your opinion?
I think it's the worst one. Like, not including On Stranger Tides. I think it's the worst one out of the Verbinski trilogy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think the best, part of that movie was the big maelstrom fight at the end.
Yeah. What do we think? Well, Pirates of the Caribbean On Stranger Tides, that got a new director. It ended up with a 6.6 critic score. IMDb score.
Yeah, the thing about that is the characters were so forgettable, except for Jeffrey Rush and Johnny Depp. The other characters were really forgettable.
Not even you didn't think Johnny Depp was memorable?
No, I said Johnny Depp and Jeffrey Rush.
All right. So yeah, and that got a 45 out of 100 critic score.
But the more sequels they made to Pirates of the Caribbean, the more child friendly it got,
Yeah.
which was unfortunate.
I didn't think the third one was child friendly at all. Because
The first one, like the fourth one especially, was very child friendly.
Yes.
the third one had someone's heart getting ripped out.
I still kind of had a bit of fun with the fourth one, but it was a little more child friendly. I noticed.
Yeah, but Josh, have you said your favorite sequel of all time yet?
Yeah.
What was it?
What?
Oh, I can't remember what I said now. I Star Trek Into Darkness. There we go.
I thought you said.
How did I?
All right, now, are we done with our favorite sequels?
Wait, are we only allowed to mention one or?
No, you can mention some more if you want.
Okay, there isn't many because sequels often aren't that great, but okay, I want to mention two more: Evil Dead 2 and Aliens.
Oh, Aliens, yeah.
AVP 2. I'm joking. That film sucks ass.
None of that. No language.
All right, guys. I'm not sure if you guys keep up with the news, but Corey Monteith is dead at 31.
Yeah, he was found dead in his hotel. I think it was like yesterday.
Is that?
I spent like 5 minutes. Yes, that was the 5 minutes I asked you for, Josh Hamilton. I spent like 5 minutes, like thinking.
Okay.
The thing I've been thinking about since I heard the news was like how they're going to handle this on the show.
Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit more into depth. So I'll read out the IMDb article and hope I don't get copyright issues. Corey Monteith, who has played jock turned Gleek Finn Hudson on Fox's musical phenomenon Glee, and had recently been treated for addiction, was found dead Saturday at a Vancouver hotel. He was 31. Wow.
Wait, who did he?
The Canadian actor.
Sorry, you can do it.
Oh, all right. The Canadian actor's body was found just after noon at the Fairmount Pacific Rim Hotel, Vancouver. Police confirmed at a news conference Saturday night. They did not give a cause of death, but foul play was not suspected. Monteith has recently finished a stint in rehab for substance abuse after previously seeking help for addiction at age 19. On behalf of the Vancouver Police, I want to pass on our condolences to the family, friends, castmates, and millions of fans of Mr. Monteith. Acting Chief Doug Leopard said, "As was the case in countless homes, I watch Glee regularly with my daughters, and I know there will be shock and sadness in many households with the news of his tragic death." That's all I'm going to read out. I'll put a link in the description for that article if you want to read more. But yeah, I'm going to be honest. I did not see him in much while he was alive other than Glee.
Who did he play again? Like, what's the name of the character?
Flynn, I think it was.
Finn Hudson.
Alright. Okay, because I've only seen like one episode of it.
I just wonder if they actually filmed season 5 before he passed away.
Maybe.
I don't know. Like I said before, I wonder how they're going to handle this on the show because I think they might handle it like they did with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
Like Charlie Sheen didn't die, but he did leave the show. So maybe they'll kill off his character or what.
But they could just quit off the show forever.
It's too popular. I don't think they're going to do that.
Well, it started 2009, so they could cancel it.
It's had a good run, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't see a problem cancelling.
What the hell
My
is
phone
that?
just went off. Don't worry, I'll put it on silent. Continue talking.
Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I like the first seasons of Glee, the first two. Third one got a bit silly. Fourth one I think is terrible. I'm not a Gleek though.
I don't watch Glee. I've seen like half one episode.
Like I watch it, but I'm not a Gleek. Like I don't get hooked on it. Like it's not a movie that it's not a show that you like watch every week. To be honest with you, like it's a show where you watch like it when you can.
Mm.
I mean, it's an alright show, but the last couple of seasons were just terrible. To be
If there's
honest,
more than one season of a show that's gone downhill, I think it's probably time to hang up the coat and shoes.
yeah. It's had a good run, but I think it might be time to stop. Now that like it's I think that's where The Dark Knight Rises went wrong because Heath Ledger passed away, and they should really not have done it without him.
What's that?
Guys, can we take a short break? Yeah.
Okay.
See you guys in a sec. Sorry for break number 2.
You people have no respect in musicals. And it sickens me.
Yeah, well, I just had a phone call from my friends saying that they were going to turn the Star Wars movies into 6 musicals.
You people have no respect for musicals. And it sickens me.
I hate musicals.
I don't hate them.
I hate them.
I don't hate them. There's the occasional musical I like, like the Wizard of Oz or like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory song.
Sweeney Todd.
South
I haven't seen that
Park,
one.
Bigger, Longer, and Uncut.
We gotta make it right.
Anyway, so what were we talking about again?
Corey Monteith
Oh yeah.
and his passing. So yeah, Leah Michelle is now single. I'm okay with that. Like, with all due respect, I'm okay with that. But it's still unfortunate that he passed. Glee will definitely miss him. They're going to lose a lot of ratings. But anyway, that's their problem. Not mine.
Yeah, screw them. Yes, let's move on to the next bit of the podcast.
The next bit of a podcast is where we're going to talk our top 3. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Visual effects in a film. Now, Will can start us off with this one.
Okay, well, I've only thought of one, but I think it'll just come to me. Okay, this one was made in the 1980s. It has not one bit of CGI because it hasn't existed yet, and that is the 1980s movie The Thing, directed by John Carpenter. And the special effects, like the visual effects and the puppetry in this movie is outstanding. Most of it, like 95% of it, still holds up today.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
No.
It almost made my top 10.
Horror scares me.
It's not. It's almost a character study. John Carpenter like calls it a character study.
I'm seeing The Conjuring tomorrow.
Good luck.
Holy Jesus.
Anyway, so my number 2 would probably be Terminator 2.
My heart is beating already.
Anyway, visual effects, Terminator 2 would probably be my second favorite. Just because, like, I know it seems like it would have been easy back in the early 90s, but the effects still hold up today. Like the morphing metal effect still looks good today. And I'm still thinking of a third one.
I can't think of
These
any.
are in no particular order. Because I had them in a list before, but I just can't remember what I had them in. I have The Avengers, Prometheus, and Hugo.
I didn't like Hugo. I thought it was boring.
I loved Hugo.
Went to go see it for my friend's birthday that year, and I was like, even he hated it, and he was the one who made people go see it.
I loved Hugo. Absolutely loved it. So yeah, as I said, Prometheus, The Avengers, and Hugo.
Okay, so I've thought of one for number 3. Okay, I was almost gonna steal what you said, Joe. I forgot what you actually said, Prometheus, but this still scares the shit out of me. Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
I
I don't think I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it the shark does not look good on Blu-ray.
I think it looks great on Blu-ray.
People say the shark looks fake.
I think people say the shark looks fake. I actually think it looks still scares
I
me.
reckon it's still like. I reckon it looks like
No,
fake.
this when I'm not scared of a movie, when I'm not scared of a horror or thriller movie, I try to like put myself in that position. What would you be scared if that gigantic shark just popped out of the water? Would you just be okay? That's fine.
The film still kind
Would-
of scares me, so yeah, in real life I'd probably piss myself.
See,
The music for that
John
film
Watts
is
score.
quite amazing.
It makes you never want to go in the ocean again.
Yeah.
It did for 2 years with me, actually. Even though I live in the UK and there's like no sharks in the ocean.
Even since 2005, I have not been near a beach.
Since I watched that movie, like when I was young, I hate swimming in the ocean. Well, I hate the beach.
I hated the beach even before I saw Jaws.
Yeah, same.
I hate getting sand up my pants.
I hate sand in my feet.
I hate sand in general. Okay.
I like
Anyway.
knocking over people's sandcastles.
You're a bully.
I'm joking, I've only done that once and it's only because it was my mum's.
That makes it okay.
I'm telling your mum on you.
Oh, okay.
Do you have borders and sunscreen on your nose? You're like, yeah, one of those. And yeah, okay.
Anyway,
So.
whose top 3 visual effects is next?
Can I skip this one, please? I don't
No.
know. Please.
No.
Oh, so
Okay, Tom wants to say his 3 then.
okay. Maybe Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Some bits, yeah. The fight scene.
Yeah.
I love that scene. And I'm just thinking, I did like the effects in Pacific Rim.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I can't think of a third one. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to get this out quick. Probably one of the Evil Dead movies. Yeah.
If you've seen the Evil Dead movies, you know they've got pretty cool effects.
I've
Yeah.
seen Medieval
Yeah.
Dead.
Medieval. You mean Army of
Oh
Darkness?
yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
That was almost its title.
I thought it was pretty good.
Okay, so are you just gonna skip this top 3 visual effects, or are you gonna say?
I'll try.
Alright.
I'll try. I'll say Prometheus. I don't know. Terminator 2, and I don't know.
The Avengers, The Dark Knight Rises.
The Dark Knight Rises. Then I was gonna say one of the Lord of the Rings films, but no.
Oh yeah.
Right. Are we going to move on to the worst trilogy of all time?
Okay.
Let's go into a little bit of depth with our films. And I hate this trilogy to death. Transformers trilogy.
I hate you.
I don't like the trilogy, but it's not the worst trilogy of all time. But the second one was just terrible. Actually, I was just thinking of the one that I liked, but I realized that one doesn't exist.
Stop being.
Maybe
mean
4
to
would be
me.
good. I'm sorry, but the Transformers aren't good movies.
Mm.
The third one is just suicide.
The problem I have with the second one was like, well, it's a bad movie. Also, like the Autobots, the Decepticons, whatever the hell they're called. Anyway, when they're fighting, you can't tell who's evil, who's bad. I have no idea what was going on. Like who's
I
who.
can.
Well, it's a Michael Bay film.
I can tell who's who.
So what do you expect?
Probably because I've been a fan of Transformers ever since I was a wee lad, but yeah, but
Guys, what?
Yeah, Tom J.
Okay, this is completely random, but it's something. I think it's called the Cuddle Buddies.
The Cuddle Buddies. What the hell?
I know this is ridiculous, but I think I watched the whole trilogy. But I think I watched one in London. I watched one with some little girl. And I watched one. I forgot which one. You know that dog whisperer one?
No.
The dog whisperer. There was a ghost dog.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
There was a trilogy. I'm pretty sure there was a Halloween one, a Christmas one, and a space one. God.
I do not know what you're going on about right now.
Yeah, I don't even know either.
Tom likes to ramble. Anyway, I'm actually googling right now our worst trilogy of all time.
I'm terrible.
Worst trilogy ever.
Can we talk about
Spider-Man.
Okay, when I googled worst trilogy ever, it actually did come up with Transformers.
Oh,
Actually, it came up with the first picture is
What about the Star Wars?
the Star Wars prequel
I'm
trilogy.
going with
That
that.
sounds-
That's mine. I'm going with that.
have you people seen the film 51st Dates?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I liked it.
That is a really sad movie.
Yeah, but it's funny too sometimes.
That made me tear up a bit.
Mm.
It didn't make me cheer up. I just thought it was funny. Well, some bits are sad, but mainly funny.
Have you guys seen Up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. That made me cry.
I didn't really like it much.
I-
Can I just say something? When that fat kid, the old man, when he was a child, when he jumped over that crack, I started crying. I felt so sorry for him.
Because he can only jump, a little bit.
I felt so sorry for him.
Did you seriously cry?
Yes, I actually teared up. I don't know why.
That
He
wasn't even
cries
bad
for
bit.
fat people.
That was the funny bit though.
Shut up, I think you're making me cry.
It's okay, Tom.
We will put you in a mental asylum. That actually helps.
Arkham Asylum.
Shut up.
I have Arkham City now though.
Yeah, they're both brilliant.
Shut up. I like Arkham City. Have you guys played that
Yeah,
game?
I've completed
Yeah.
it like 20 billion times.
Even Jesus has played that game.
I don't.
When he's not watching Passion of the Christ.
I'm
Haven't even heard of
gonna
that.
admit I don't really believe in Jesus or anything, but
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Me and Tom are both atheists.
Yeah.
yeah, me too.
Yeah. Joe?
I think we
Yeah?
killed Joe.
I just zoned out for a
We're
minute.
atheists.
What?
Yeah, we all are.
I don't mean
Do we even know what an atheist
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
the person who doesn't believe in any religion.
Yeah.
I don't mean any disrespect during
Me neither.
religions.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so what are we talking about next?
Best hero and best villain.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to start?
I'll go.
Me.
Alright, fine. Joe. Okay,
No,
fine.
Josh.
No,
you go.
my favourite hero, this is really hard to narrow down, but it is Spider-Man.
I can see why you would think Spider-Man. Spider-Man was kind of my
Yeah.
superhero.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Actually, Batman was mine.
Well,
Batman gave me friendship.
yeah.
True story.
Tom wore his Batman suit to kindergarten and got him friends.
Yeah, that's how I got friends.
Oh God.
If I never had that Batman suit, I would have no friends right now.
Your personality is. Oh. Your personality must not be very good.
That was like this swag then.
That was
the swag.
hashtag Batman.
Hashtag Batman.
Hashtag YOLO Batman.
Hashtag Michael Jackson on drugs with Batman.
Okay, yeah, mine is Batman as well.
My favorite hero is James Bond.
He doesn't really
Oh, yeah.
count, does he?
I was kind of thinking of Six Heroes, but that's good too. Actually, can
Yeah.
I just say real quick, I actually watched Casino Royale for the first time last night and loved it.
Wait a sec.
Yeah.
Are we counting?
Casino Royale.
Are we counting any good guy in films, or does it have to be a superhero?
It doesn't
Damn
have to be a
it, okay.
superhero.
Oh, I'm still going with Spider-Man. Still.
My favorite hero is Batman because he gave me friendship.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us again.
Yes.
Just in case we forgot.
Everyone wants to know that. I'm gonna tell my grandchildren that story. That gave me friendship.
Believe in Batman.
And if that's what's in the Marvel, I'm gonna kill.
Will your grandchildren love you?
Probably not.
Only if it was a Batman suit.
I just hot.
That's right. I want to say,
And-
I'm old. I want to be like Clint Eastwood, still all fit and shit.
Yes.
Hi, I'm still here.
Okay, yeah. What are we talking about next? Best villain?
My least favorite, my best villain
Yeah.
is the Terminator.
Okay.
Is he a villain though? Because in Terminator 2 he was kind of a good guy.
Shut up.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't the same Terminator
Oh.
though. It was the same actor, but he wasn't the same
Okay.
Terminator.
Let's go from just Terminator 1.
Okay.
Alright then.
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah.
us happy?
Yeah.
Can I,
I'll say my first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with mine next. You guys probably haven't seen this movie, Hobo with a Shotgun. My favorite villain is Drake from Hobo with a Shotgun.
who's Frank?
Drake was the main bad guy in Hobo with a Shotgun.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys probably haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but
Heard
he
of
was
it.
just
No.
yeah.
You don't.
It's definitely not your type of movie,
No way. No.
but just when he's on screen, you just hate him so much. He's such like a dislikable guy.
Yes, he's scary.
Yeah.
He's the crap out of me.
Okay. Well, my
Alright then.
favourite villain is Killer Croc from Batman.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Why hasn't he been in any of the movies
Because
yet?
he'd have to be CGI'd up the butt to do it,
Well, they could do it with prosthetics.
I guess. But he's like a big brooding monster.
Yeah. I guess actually Killer Croc was mentioned in Dark Knight Rises.
Was he?
Yeah, only like a quick, just a throwaway line, like a
Alright.
2-second line.
Oh, I'll just watch that film again now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Tom wants to say his best villain now.
Probably in Batman Returns, Catwoman.
Who's
Do
your
you know
fault?
why? Yes, exactly. How she eats that bird. That's sexy.
No, it's not. What the hell? What the
You
hell?
are screwed up.
I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that because I just want to be funny in my mind.
Will.
Yeah.
Will. Will.
What?
Will.
Nice.
Will.
Yes.
Will.
Mhm.
Joe, shut up.
Will.
Right here.
Joe, if you don't shut up,
Will.
I'll fly to Australia and I'll beat the crap out of you.
Yo, what up, Will?
What is it? What is it?
Will.
Oh, you mean me? Okay, yeah, what is it?
Will.
Go on.
Yes, that's his name. Actually, no, it isn't.
Will, you son of a gun. Will.
This has been going on for 2 minutes.
Come on.
I have lost all the attention span.
Can we put Tom in a mental asylum?
What?
Okay, Tom can leave the podcast now. Tom, go to bed.
No, he can stay.
Okay, can we just continue with the
Yay.
podcast now?
Let's just. Does he have to go to bed?
No.
Does he have a bedtime
No.
like a little girl?
No, it's,
Joe,
it's the holidays. we don't have,
I
we
actually
don't
need to
have a
clean
bedtime.
out my disk space real quick. So we'll be back in
Yeah.
a second when I've got some memory.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry for so many freaking breaks. I had to clean out my disk space, so let's continue.
Right. Now we're gonna move on to best female performance in a movie ever.
Okay. And who's going to start?
Not me, not
Me.
me, not me. Okay, thank God.
I'm gonna go with Jessica Chastain in Zero Dark 30.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you guys heard of that film?
I
Yeah.
know it, I've heard of it, but I don't really have any interest in seeing it.
Oh, you really should. It's a great movie.
Can I go next?
Yeah.
I just mentioned this, but I'm gonna say, Anne Hathaway as Catwoman in The Dark Knight Rises.
That was
Seriously?
Well,
Best female performance?
it's a really hard thing to narrow down. It's like the hardest decision I've ever made.
Wait a second, I can spawn my for 3 seconds.
Okay, I'll go next. To be honest, I don't want to sound sexist, but there's never really a female actress performance that's really, stunned me. Like, wow, that was a great performance. But there's like, I don't know, only one that comes to mind was, like you said, Catwoman. Well, Anne Hathaway's Catwoman.
How about Jennifer Lawrence in Silver Linings Playbook?
I haven't seen that movie yet. But Jennifer Lawrence is a good actress.
Anne Hathaway in Les Miserables.
Haven't seen Les Miserables because I don't like musicals.
Quvenzhané Wallace in Beasts of the Southern Wild.
I don't know what that is.
Kerry Washington in Django Unchained, even though I hate the friggin' hell out of her.
Uma Thurman in Batman and Robin.
Just shut up.
Alright. Alright.
Okay.
Just shut up.
Tom's got one.
Oh, go.
I'm not sure. But...
Okay. Just say it. Come on.
No, I'm sorry. No,
Okay,
I can't do it.
okay, Tom couldn't choose one.
Thanks for wasting 15 seconds of my time.
Okay, so what's next?
Me doing my favourite male performance, which goes to Johnny Depp for Sweeney Todd.
Okay. Josh, you can go next.
Oh shit. You can't make me do this. Hang on. Will, go first. Please. Save me.
Okay.
I got one.
This is really hard. I think I'm gonna have to go with maybe Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's a really good pick.
Alright. I'm gonna get hate, I think, but I'm gonna go Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man in the Avengers and Iron Man 1.
Okay.
Nobody will give you hate for that because that was a good performance.
I think he did a good performance, but you have to admit, Robert Downey Jr. is playing himself.
Yeah.
Like, Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
I can understand why someone would say that.
I just think his performance was nothing amazing because I just think that's what Robert Downey Jr. would be like that in real life.
Yeah.
No.
All right, guys.
Wait, Tom still doesn't say his actor. Okay, Tom.
Probably. I'm not really sure, but I did like Brad Pitt's performance in World War Z.
Oh yeah, Brad
I
Pitt.
liked it. Yeah. Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that was a decent performance, actually.
I liked it.
It's definitely one of the best of the year so far.
Yeah. I just chose one for the year, so yeah.
It's up there with Tonto and Gatsby.
Okay. So what next?
That's it.
Ah.
Wow.
Anything
So-
else to talk about? That was over quick. Well, an hour and a half if you call that quick.
Yeah, well.
All right, guys.
Well, Will, we've really enjoyed having you on, I guess.
No, we forgot something again.
Did
What?
we?
We forgot our we recommend.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that we even do that.
Okay, who's gonna start with that?
I'm just trying to find a movie to recommend.
I'll go.
All right, yep.
I recommend Skyfall.
Okay.
Good. All right. Now, this was kind of divided on by critics, YouTube critics and critics in general. We talked about it earlier in the show, Prometheus.
That's a good pick.
Okay. Yeah.
But warning, it does have quite disgusting scenes.
No, it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay. My recommend isn't really
Yes, it does. Did you not see her cut open her belly?
Yeah.
some disgusting CGI scenes.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you take the CGI out of that scene, it's just a woman screaming. You know. So my recommendation, I recommend, is not really a mainstream film. It's an independent film. It's called Sushi Girl. I reviewed it on my channel a couple months ago. It's really underrated and it's got a really low rating on IMDb. It's like a 5.7, but I can definitely recommend it The acting, everyone in it gives a fantastic performance. Mark Hamill is giving his best performance.
Mark
Tony
Hamill.
Todd giving his best performance. Now, Mark Hamill in this movie is amazing.
Yeah.
And the cinematography is great. The score is great. Everything about this movie is great.
So what I recommend is probably this is probably like an 80s film. It's Mad Max 2 Road Warrior. Because I only saw this a couple of days ago. I loved it. I really liked it. So that was just really
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, guys. Make sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. That's a wrap.
Bye.
And the relationship between Lucy and Gru was just plain dumb, I thought.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. But I'm just gonna say something. The main reason I don't like the character Lucy is this could be considered a spoiler. But at the end of the film, she's strapped to a shark that's strapped to a rocket with dynamite strapped all around her, and she's all happy and eccentric and stuff. And it really, really annoys me.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, well, that's your opinion on it. So what would we give this film out of 5?
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
So would I. Let's talk about The Lone Ranger. Me and Will saw this. I thought it was fun.
I definitely agree. But like I said, well, that's just first things first. This movie's absolutely been shit on by critics.
Yep.
Like, I honestly don't get all the hate. I thought this was a really fun movie, like you said.
Yep. Some people have literally shit on this movie. They probably went up to the screen, take a big, huge dump, and then just walked out.
On Army Hammer's
And that's not
face.
fair. Army Hammer is good. You know, he's not as great as Johnny Depp, who is my favourite actor. Spoiler alert. Not really, but anyway. Tonto. I can see the similarities between him and Jack Sparrow, but it doesn't matter. I had fun with his character.
Well, this movie is pretty much done by the entire same crew as the Pirates of the Caribbean original trilogy, which I grew up with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I absolutely love those movies.
Yeah.
But
even the third one, which everybody hates.
I like the third one. The fourth one I have problems with. But anyway, when you're watching this, if you've seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, you definitely get the Pirates of the Caribbean feel to it.
Yeah. But it all depends. Like, if you're a fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, like the Verbinski trilogy, like me and Will, you'll love this movie. Or have fun with it at least. Or if you're not really fussed over Johnny Depp or the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, you're going to hate it.
Also, I want to bring up one issue before I just give my final thoughts on the film. I discussed this last time I was on the show. Johnny Depp as it playing an Indian. Is that racist to you guys?
No.
It just feels, I don't know.
Apparently he has, like, Indian in him.
Yeah, but like he's referring to white, like Caucasians as white man, which he is a white man. But it just seemed a bit racist. But when you're watching the movie, I just completely forgot about that. So it wasn't a huge problem.
Yeah. All right. It's just Will messing with his mind. Anyway, so Will, I'm sorry. What would you give this out of 5?
Probably a 3.
Seriously?
Okay, that was interesting. So, Josh, what's your number 10?
I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but my number 10 is actually Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
I thought that was a great
Yeah,
film.
it was.
I haven't seen it.
It is brilliant. I just love it so much. I like it a lot more than other people. It's in my top 10, but I don't care.
All right. Let's go on to my number 9. Will, this is going to, make you a little happy inside. Toy Story 2. Beat that.
Toy Story 3. But anyway, Toy Story 3 isn't going to be my number 9, though.
Toy Story 3, I thought it was good. Not as good as the first 2. But Toy Story 2, that was the one that got into me. Physically got into me. It's in my feet. It's in my hands. It's in my body. And it's in places that I don't want to mention. So who's else? Toy Story 2, it's just a fun, energetic and vibrant movie. Definitely better than number 1 in my opinion. But, that could be debatable. So let's not spend some 1 minute, writing out a nasty comment to Joseph Akers. Because that's very nasty. But I don't care about you people anyway. Yes, I do. Not really, though.
Shut
No,
up and
still
get
do.
on with the thing.
All right, who's the next number 9?
Me. My number 9 is Pulp Fiction. Just because I love this movie, I watched it for like the 5th time on Blu-rays today. And if you guys have been to my channel, you've seen I did a full review on it. And when I first saw this movie, I didn't like it that much. But after a while, I just grew to love it. And then I just love Tarantino's directing style, like the fact that it wasn't put in chronological order, the soundtrack, just everything about this movie I love.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction's my number 12.
I definitely want to see it, but my number 9 is From Dusk Till Dawn. I saw that the other day, and I just really, really, really loved it. I reckon it's the
I
reckon it's the only good George Clooney film.
I 100% agree with you on that.
I have not seen From Dusk Till
It has
Dawn.
3 features in it. Yeah. It's a really good film. It's like a vampire film. It's like 2 different films in one. Like half of it's like, kind of like a hostage movie, and half of it's like a vampire slaying movie. It's really good.
Is it scary?
It's fun.
Alright, I'll watch. So did I. I was gonna say that. She was pretty good. But yeah, the backstory for her was really good as well. I think she was probably the most developed out of the whole cast.
Yeah.
Alright, so what would we score Pacific Rim out of 5?
You can go first.
Now, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I have not figured out my score yet. It's either between a 3 or a 3.5.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give Mighty Wolf and Power Rangers. Sorry, I mean Pacific Rim. A 4 out of 5.
Gosh.
Fair enough.
If we were rating Power
Like, it's
Rangers,
not-
that'd be easy. 1 out of 5. Bad acting.
No. It's just if you've seen the movie, you can see how this would be like Power Rangers.
I have seen the
Yeah.
Power Rangers film when I was little. Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Pacific Rim, it's good. It's just, in my opinion, not great. So let's do our top 10 films of all time.
This is hard.
Yeah. I'm working on this all day.
I've done it because I'm awesome, as usual. Anyway, my number 10 was, I'm not sure how people reacted to this film. Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands.
I like
it was
it.
good.
That film is beautiful. That film touches my heart. That is a beautiful film. I love it.
It's in my top 100.
Well, it's in my top 10. Beat that. Alright, so who's next for their number 10?
Do you want to go next, Will?
Yes. I'm actually I've got my top 100 list here, but I'm just gonna pick out 10. So number 10, I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Uh,
I don't need to say why. It's just I grew up with this movie and I still love it, so it's on there.
yeah, it's a Pixar film that no matter where you are in life, if you're a hobo, a gay person, a lesbian,
A gay hobo.
A gay hobo with dreadlocks.
a gay hobo named by Josh Hamilton.
Hey, shut up.
Toy Story just sticks with you. Alright?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a hobo, you obviously can't watch it. But, like, it just sticks with your heart. It just, like, gets into your, body system. And it makes you want to, just jump and physically hurt someone. Really?
Is that good?
Didn't you give it, like, a 7 out of 10 in your review for it?
Yeah, but 3 out of 5 isn't that equal to a 7 out of 10? I mean, 7 out of 3 out of 5.
Oh, yeah, all right then. Doesn't that equal a 6?
Oh, okay, 3.5, maybe 4.
I mean, lucky I'm here to do math. I would give it a 3.5 as well. Now, I'm the only one who saw The Heat, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. Funniest movie of the year so far. Have you guys seen Bridesmaids?
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can understand why, female demographic, but you should definitely give that a chance. That's a hilarious movie. But yeah, if you like Bridesmaids, you'll love The Heat, I think. So I would give The Heat maybe 4 stars out of 5. It's pretty entertaining. All right, let's move on to the big event, Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Now, Will, you start off.
Okay. Well, I saw this last night in 3D. And just for a second, I just want to talk about 3D. I don't know if it's 100% worth seeing in 3D. There's like 5, maybe 7 shots that are really, beautiful looking in 3D. When the robots...
3D's terrible.
I don't know if I agree with that. Like, it's 3D.
No, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing.
Yeah. Like when you see the water, when the giant robots just like walking through the water like up on the screen, it looks really good in 3D. But the story overall, I thought the story was great. And Idris Elba, I believe his name was, I think he gave a great performance. The main character I didn't really care for.
Yeah, but let me say that I thought my highlight. I'm not sure what people think of this character, but Charlie Day was my standout.
Yes, I actually really liked his character. Did you see my impression of him in the review?
Yeah, that character was just so funny, so witty.
Yeah, actually, when I saw like in the trailers that he was in this movie, I've seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is his TV show, and he always seemed annoying to me. But for the first 5 minutes he was on screen, he just felt annoying. But after a while, I come to like his character.
Yeah, yeah, but he's not in it so much that the whole movie would like annoy you.
Yeah.
Like if you don't like Charlie Day, like at all. He's not in it so much, but he's in there. I would have liked to seen a little bit more of his character though. And a little more here, this is where I went wrong. The development of the story, the characters, and yeah,
I thought
the action.
really
Development was so weak for this film.
well,
The development for the story, the characters, and the action was just so plain dumb.
the little Asian girl, I forgot her name, but I thought she had a pretty good backstory.
Yes.
Hello and welcome to the Nostalgia Film Podcast. This episode, I'm joined by Joseph and William.
Hello.
Hello, people of America. I am Joseph Henry Dean Akers, and today we're going to be welcoming a new person on the Nostalgia Film Podcast. But we've had to say goodbye to James, who has unfortunately left the podcast due to interest lack.
Yeah, well, we're thinking about you, buddy. We completely respect your decision. Well,
I don't, but anyway. I think we've got someone cool coming into the Nostalgia Film Podcast. We'll talk about your channel and what you do on YouTube.
Well, basically, my YouTube channel is I do movie reviews, sometimes movie parody. Actually, my recent Pacific Rim review, I did a kind of a parody. I do drawing videos, short films, and yeah. So thanks for having me on the show, and I'm glad you considered me for a permanent position.
No problem.
Yeah, you really deserve it. I've seen some of your videos. Really good.
Thanks.
It was my idea. thank you, Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
Yes. So what's happening in this episode is we're going to be reviewing Despicable Me 2, The Lone Ranger, The Heat, and Pacific Rim. An exclusive review because I haven't done mine yet. We're going to be doing a special of top 10 films of all time, our favourite sequel of all time, top 3 best visual effects in a movie, our best hero and our best villain, a best female performance in a movie ever, and a best male performance in a movie ever.
Some of these
And then we're going to say
decisions are going
goodbye
to be
to you.
hard. Okay.
Well, I've been prepping all day for this.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. I've just been sitting down playing some Walking Dead on the Xbox.
Jesus.
These are all really hard decisions. Top 10 actors and stuff. Oh no, best actors.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start off with Despicable Me 2.
Okay. Should I start on this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can start.
Well, if you've been on my channel and seen my review, you'll know what I think about this movie. And I'm just gonna say straight away that I didn't like the character Lucy in this film. She really annoyed the shit out of me.
I didn't really care for that character at all. I mean, it wasn't the voice talents, but I think it was just her development. I don't know.
Well,
I thought it was just...
you can go.
I just thought there was a lot of misdevelopment in this film. There was no story that was developed very well.